Welcome, everyone. Today, we're delving into the crucial realm of labor relations. Labor relations refer to the dynamics between employers, employees, and unions in the workplace. It's all about how they interact and negotiate over things like wages, hours, and working conditions. For further explanation, let's watch and listen to a discussion concerning on labor relations.
Labor relations refer to the interactions and relationships between employers, employees, and unions in the workplace. It involves the negotiation and management of employment conditions such as wages, working hours, benefits, and other terms and conditions of employment. The key players involved in labor relations are employers. Employers are individuals or organizations that hire and employ workers. They have the authority to make decisions regarding hiring, firing, promotions, and other employment-related matters. Employers are responsible for providing a safe and conducive work environment, ensuring compliance with labor laws, and managing the overall operations of a business. Secondly, employees. Employees are individuals who work for an employer in exchange for wages or salaries. They provide their skills, knowledge, and labor to carry out the tasks and responsibilities assigned to them. Employees have rights and protection under labor laws, including the right to fair wages, safe working conditions, and collective bargaining. Lastly, unions. Unions are organizations formed by a group of employees to collectively represent their interests and negotiate with employers on matters related to wages, working conditions, and other employment terms. Union aims to protect and advance the rights and welfare of workers. They negotiate collective bargaining agreements with employers, which outline the terms and conditions of employment for unionized employees. Unions also provide support, advocacy, and legal representation to their members. In labor relations, employees and employers may engage in direct negotiation to resolve conflicts and reach agreements on employment conditions. Unions act as intermediaries between employers and employees, representing the collective interests of workers and advocating for their rights. They may engage in collective bargaining, grievance handling, and other activities to ensure fair treatment and better working conditions for employees.
So next is the collective bargaining, which is it is essential process where employers and employer representatives comes together to negotiate various aspects of employment, such as wages, benefits, working hours, and workplace policies. Collaborative effort aimed at reaching agreements that benefit both parties, ensuring fair treatment and representation. So next is the collective bargaining process in the Philippines typically involves the following steps. First step is the union recognition, which employees vote to choose a union to represent them. Next is the bargaining formation. It is a defined group of employees known as bargaining unit. It is established to represent by the union in the negotiations. Next is the negotiations, which is the union and employer engaged in discussions to reach agreement on terms such as wages, benefits, and working conditions. And lastly, the collective bargaining agreement. If agreements are reached, they're formalized into a legally binding contract that outlines the terms and conditions of employment for the represented employees.
In continuation, collective bargaining in labor relation is essential because it covers fair pay raises and bonuses, improving employees' financial well-being. So, employees on this aspect get higher wages and performance-based bonuses, improving their productivity and motivating them with a higher income. Employees get flexibility and more time off for a better work life balance. So, at this point, flexible schedules and more paid leaves improve work life balance and well being of the employees. Also, it protects employees from unfair job loss. So, it is more specifically provides employees a protection against unfair dismissal or layoffs, prioritizing safety, training, and health coverage. So it is also more on the emphasis of safety training, ergonomic setups, and health coverage to ensure a healthy work environment for the employees. So it also offers a fair process for resolving issues, fostering trust and fairness in the workplace. So, collective bargaining agreement has brought positive changes in every company, fostering a supportive work environment that benefits both employees and the organization. So, collective bargaining also offers several benefits that are important for both employees and employers in maintaining a balanced and productive working environment. Firstly, collective bargaining is all about making things better for workers and their families. It helps negotiate for fair pay, reasonable hours, and good benefits like healthcare and retirement plans. It also ensures workplaces are safe. This not only keeps employees happy but also motivates them to do their best at work. For employers, collective bargaining brings predictability. They can plan budget, manage resources well, and make smart decisions about staffing and operations. This stability leads to better management and helps the organization succeed. And also, by promoting peaceful negotiations, collective bargaining boosts morale and productivity. When employees know their concerns are taken seriously, they work harder, support company goals, and a friendly work create a friendly work atmosphere. It also leads to a stable workforce, reducing turnover and keeping experienced employees. This saves money on hiring and training, builds loyalty, and helps organizations grow and adapt to changes.
Now let's proceed to the employee's right about health and safety. Employer must follow the requirements imposed by the occupational safety and health standard and provide employees with a hazardous pre-environment and working conditions. Employees must receive job safety instruction and set familiar with the environment and any hazard they may be exposed to, especially those construction site and mining companies. So next will be the protection from discrimination. Employees have the right not to be discriminated against the workplace during the recruitment process and selection for promotions as well as upon termination. It is the employer's responsibility to make sure employees are being respected in the workplace and not discriminated. This is to have a good result of the production of their company. Next is the laws that protects the employees from discrimination. First is the Magna Carta of Women or Republic Act number 9710. This aims to eliminate all forms of discrimination against women and ensure equality between men and women in all sectors of life, including in the workplace. Next is the Magna Carta for Disabled Persons, also known as Republic Act number 7277. This guarantees equal opportunities and full participation for individuals with disabilities in regards to employment. Next is the protection from harassment. Employees have the rights to be protected from any types of physical, psychological, virtual, and sexual harassment in the workplace. Example laws that protects employees from harassment based on the Labor Code of the Philippines are the Republic Act 7877, known as Anti-Sexual Harassment Act of 1995. This declares sexual harassment is unlawful in the employment, education, or training environment, which is also supported by the Republic Act number 11313, known as the Safe Spaces Act. This act addresses gender-based sexual harassment in various settings. And also the Republic Act number 10175, or known as the Anti-Cybercrime Laws, protects employees from sexual harassment through online circumstances. Next is the security of tenure or possession. So every employee or regular employee has the right to security of tenure of their position, which gives them the protection from being dismissed by their employers without a just or authorized reason, and without following the correct grievance or procedure of due process in terminating an employee. So employees have the rights to challenge the legality of their dismissal before the National Labor Relations Commission. So employees who are deemed to have been unfairly dismissed are entitled in indemnity sum of 30,000 pesos in just cause terminations and up to 50,000 pesos in authorized causes dismissals paid by their employer, plus full-back pay reinstatement with all previous benefits and seniority or in lieu of reinstatement. A separation pay of 1 month wage for every year of service. Employee may also be entitled to moral damages and attorney's fee. So, next is the labor relation. So, employees have the right to self-organize, strike in accordance with the law, and to form, join, or assist labor unions for purposes of collective bargaining. So, example of this labor relation that workers can join are the Labor Union of the Philippines, the Labor Code, and the Trade Union Congress of the Philippines, which must be regulated and registered with the Department of Labor and Employment or DOLE to be recognized as a legal organizations.
Next is unfair labor practices. Unfair labor practices can make an employee's entire life miserable and potentially lead to a lower income, stalling career, and unhappy home life. Unfair treatment does not always qualify as an illegal act. For example, of unfair labor practices in the workplace could include denying benefits or promotion to specific employees, discriminating against older workers, unequal pay, and many others. Discrimination is not only morally wrong, it is also illegal. You do not have to accept unfair labor practices at your job. So next is common example of unfair labor practices. First, including specific employees from work meetings or trips. Second is firing older workers to replace them with younger and cheaper employees. Third is unequal pay for employees in the same job. Fourth is making offense comments directed at certain employees. Fifth is denying company benefits or bonuses to specific employees. Last is discriminating in hiring, promotion, or other employment practices based on union affiliation or activity.
Advantages of labor includes number 1, increased productivity. Positive labor relations motivate employees and improve engagement, leading to higher productivity. Number 2, improve morale. Good labor relations create a positive work environment, boosting employee morale. Number 3, reduce conflict. Effective labor relations minimize conflicts between employers and employees, promoting a harmonious workplace. Number 4, lower employee turnover. Positive labor relations result in lower employees turnover as employees feel valued and fairly treated. Number 5, better teamwork and collaboration. Strong labor relations foster teamwork and collaboration among employees, enhancing overall efficiency. Number 6, increase employee loyalty. Positive labor relations cultivate employee loyalty, leading to higher retention rates. Number 7, enhance job satisfaction. Good labor relations contribute to increased job satisfaction among employees, improving their performance and overall satisfaction.
Labor relations involve the relationship between employers and employees, covering wages, working conditions, benefits, grievances, and negotiations. It aims to create a harmonious and productive environment, protect rights, promote fairness, and ensure compliance with labor laws. Collective bargaining is a process where employers and employee representatives negotiate employment terms, leading to fair labor practices and improved working conditions. Employee rights include health and safety protections, protection from discrimination and harassment, security of tenure, and the right to organize and join labor unions. Unfair labor practices can negatively impact employees' well-being and career. Good labor relations have advantages such as increased productivity, improved morale, reduced conflicts, and higher employee loyalty and satisfaction.
Strong and positive labor relations lay the foundation for a thriving workplace, where collaboration, fairness, and respect reign. Together, employers and employees create a harmonious environment that fuels productivity, fosters loyalty, and unlocks the true potential of every individual. Let us embrace the power of labor relations to build a brighter future, where success is achieved hand in hand.